how we do. South Coast stylings, live from Brighton town. Massive Warriors, all-star cast. You don't know about this shit right here? Better pin your ears back for syntax. Yeah. We came to bring it to the boil like it's Coq au vin. Call me the winner with the spoils while you're cracking like a lobster tan. I rock a jam till the crowd's proper ramped like rowdy soccer fans on the prowl when they lost the match. It's Doc Tax, the guy the kids like and haters despise, till they wanna settle it with fist fights. I can tell they're the bitch type, mad cause I give the mood a lift like it stuck its thumb out to hitchhike. Next stop's where the heavens start. Massive Warriors, no man is popping us, call us mega large. Fuck a credit card, these mixtapes are paying off my bar tab. Make them in a day, then we're exchanging them for hard cash. Wanna know the hard facts? Many talk a hard chat. Our track snaps traps shut like a StarTac. Digest my rap flow slow like the Sarlacc. When it comes to shows, we smash and roll like a car.
I got the game locked like a change box. Endless, underlie, stay hot like a plate of baked potatoes. I'm in the game till it pays off. Patron saint of spray painting council estate blocks. Where break spray off stray shots that'll take your face straight off, so the veins in your brain clot. We hit the strip club, executive lap dance. Slags give me brain like they offered a transplant. Cause I've got manners and charm. In a club like this, packed with chickens like a battery farm. I've got the dope shit like the skag that you stab in your arm. Sat on my ass with a can in my palm. We make it hot so you can burn in hell. Put a foot wrong around me and you'll hurt yourself. Sick kid and I'm learning well. That perversion sells, the rap version of Irving Welsh.
Yeah, we're hardcore. Your crew couldn't hit a barn door like Carl Court. Now we're off the wall like this was parkour. Carnivore spinning you 180 like a dart score. Fast draw, get left on a cold slab in a dark morgue. It's a bar brawl, that last track you made the last score. Time for you to take 5 like bogey on a par 4. What you use your heart for? It ain't in your writing. You're about to hit a large wall like scene painting in Brighton. Shouts to RK, we parlay, capturing the action like shots from dark days. We're live out of BN2 the hard way. With Underground Alliance, comprende, compadre. We flambe for your just desserts. Got your friends saying shit that must have hurt. Cause this track's on fire, if you touch it burns. Sit the fuck down kid, you've got much to learn.
I've seen men without guts walk around with a proud strut and shout stuff when they should be keeping their mouths shut. Relationships without love, individuals who can't live without drugs to pick their downs up. Sniffing powder and smoking dirty flora, disturbing a person's aura till they react like vermin cornered. With no social skills and working order, so immersed in personal thoughts they forget the world's enormous and full of possibilities within their reach. Instead of simply sitting in their little niche submissively boasting about fictitious feats unconvincingly, just to get the dimmest bints in the sheets and in the streets. These peacocks keep watch on the scene they feed off, so smug and self-assured they don't need gods, just neat tops. Observing with a skewed view of how to achieve lots. It's feasible their ranks to grind them down like beef stock. People chop and change like their impulse governed, looking done in from nights when they sniff coke clubbing. They don't want to learn more cause they're fine where they are, being mindless till Friday night behind the bar. And find it hard to feel comfortable around friends, acting without sense more than now and then. Outspend until they wonder where the pounds went, where the hours went. Understanding moral standards but people can live without them. It's all a burnout, cause by the time they work out, they didn't plan things the same way they always turn out. There'll be no time to learn how to turn it around and establish some firm ground. The answers weren't found quick enough. This is why men get into rucks, trying to be the significant other women lust for. Big and tough, thinking this is gutsy's ridiculous. Give it up, walking with your vision shut. Fisticuffs in city pubs, aggressive needs for stress relief. Nowadays everybody's got a chest to beat, but would rather be spared the grief of a friend in need. So instead spend their every week living selfishly. As sure as the globe spins, everybody's on their own thing, after everything for which they're hoping. Outspoken, but when their mouths are open, they don't think it's a soundtrack for all their showboating and posing. Everybody going through the motions of life in society based on self-promotion. So the only impulse and goal that controls them is how to get ahead. That's why we're all on our lonesome.
Bust the problems of the world today. Bust the problems of the world today.
It's only right that I address this. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Flashing and flossing, frontin' like they rich with no intellectual enrichment.
Yeah, you know, you got some kids out there in the street that lack that hunger in this game. But when foreign beggars and wild child get down, it's like this. Two separate versions of the album steadily merge in superb uncensored usage of the verb type of shit you never heard when the battle star Galactica never lacked the capacity to act faster to a beat that surpassable rapper. I have to spit the despicable rhyme mammal, the three-legged sparking up the rugged, walking prime mammal. Keep stepping forward to this next millennium. Rapper still spinning from my pen and them. I'm all for it. Who saw it when foreign beggars supported? We hit them in the jaw like Eddie Griffin until they realize historic music's in the making. Cats faking, loot for the taking. Our mission's the same, crew steady breaking. Chat with my boys in UK on the bus like, hush. Y'all still feel the vibe in the street? Yeah, Jack, we feel the rush. It mushes through the adrenaline, potent with potential, barely approaching the minimal distance where we keep it on a mantle. Seek it to the gods, speak it to the gods that dwelling in the beach, still hustling in the streets for a job mentality. Got the kid on the map, responsibility in the land where hostility still keeps a child trapped. I focus on the opus, cause hope is overrated. Until kids open up my disc and still feel innovated. The prediction is close, with knowledge versus violence. The day of the Exodus where we all march in silence, saying one.
I live in a maze, but for days until the sun comes. Consider the sage, I'm bringing this made with typical stun guns. He's done it again, he's just an example of blistered insolence. Displayed by literate villainous type of children who kill it for lump sums. The cornerstone, pillager just a prisoner due to circumstance. Third world rapper, murderer, an actor with a furtive glance. Whatever the path I choose to take, I harbor intuition. Grasp your indecision and charge, just think to with a verbal lance. The villager guy living his life amidst the time warp. Convicted of violence and then delivering lies from sidewalks. The mic talk a citizen, innocent of any plagiarism. When it comes to the mic, I stay true to the game, embrace wisdom and truth. We walk alone, this strange age of uncertainty, where the verbally challenged get murked, birds of a third degree. Personally, I have to give you the cold shoulder. Foreign beggars a wild child, discuss a ways to take over.
I'm out to smash a few cities, tap a few fitties. Can't tie me down, you know tax is too frisky. Traveling the map with the baddest crew with me, from Banbury to Cali via Papua New Guinea. Jack my sound pieces, man, that's too risky. We act like Saudis and your hands remove quickly. I leave a rapper choking like he's had a few ciggies, or he bought a bag of dope and his stash was too twiggy. Think I give a crap if you diss me? I send 1,000 cowards with their attitude slippy. If only your traps were glued stiffly, the phony promoters just gave up the cash and moved swiftly. Here's another dag produced ditty, and fuck all you backpackers yelling my track was too jiggy. These rapping shoes fit me like lacquered boots on a pack of troops attacking crews like a gang of loose grizzlies.
A lot of rappers chat, a lot of fraff, I ain't believing them. Either they're squeezing them, fucking and leaving them, or playing comedians while I'm dealing with a higher reasoning. And when I'm speaking, I'm weaving a stream of thoughts just like a piece of string. As we begin, the beat's the cloth, I thread the needle in, and then proceed to spin until your fate is sealed between the hem. The end is tailor-made, you'll get your brain displayed, cause when I blaze the page, competition becomes the Vegas haze. I deal in science fiction, check the rhyme and listen when I write on scripts, describe an image with the finest vision. I murder rappers in a timeless instant. You'll find a symptom of my presence in the cipher as a spineless victim. We take it deeper than a slight incision, like why is he twitching? On the floor as if the spirit of the mic was in him. Who rides a rhythm like a surfer with insight and wisdom, likes to sit on waves and glide unhindered by the slightest friction. Foreign beggars.
Listen up, everybody. Speed roll, here we go. Got everything you need.
Really, man.
We don't have to go, man. Every fucking week.
That's one fucking idea, man.
No.
Where else are we gonna go?
Get your suggestion, man. You never fucking learn. This place is shit,
Bollocks, man. Where the fuck else are we gonna go?
No, right. I'll go to anywhere in town. I'm not going here. It's fucking shit.
Yeah.
The crowd's looking rough, all the bouncers wanna rock, plus I'm down on my luck.
Yo, it's time I went home.
All the monitors are broke, most punters here are blokes, and I'm coughing on the smoke.
Yo, I need to go home.
The price that they charge for a pint at the bar seems slightly bizarre.
Yo, it's time I went home.
I wish I'd given it a miss, cause these idiots are pissed and they're giving me some shit.
Yeah, you need to go
On my day off, you can see me in the same spot with the same mob. Time is something that this is a waste of. See see me in the same grey top, talking to the same plain Jane dog, trying to get my lame game on the day that I get paid on. I go dancing to the same songs. I say dance, but it's kind of like a strange bop where I shake lots and make shapes like I've been caning rocks till my brain rots. I see some old acquaintances and they nod, then shout up in my face till both my eardrums may pop. I pay a wad for pale grog that tastes sod, like it came from a cough or yesterday's old J-cloth. At least the lights are staying off, so you can pretend the girl you're with's a babe off of Baywatch. Plus you just paid 8 bob, and this place ain't seen a paint job since the days when mods were doing bass in the bogs. The crowd's looking rough, all the bouncers wanna rock, plus I'm down on my luck.
Yo, it's time I went up.
All the monitors are broke, most punters here are blokes, and I'm coughing on the smoke.
Yo, I need to go home.
The price that they charge for a pint at the bar seems slightly bizarre.
Yo, it's time I went home.
I wish I'd given it a miss, cause these idiots are pissed and they're giving me some shit.
Really need to go home.
Come on guys, not in here. This place is owned by profiteers, selling bottled beer that's been off for years. You often hear the froth looks weird. Heard some gossip, now I've got the fear of obvious officers offering gear. The sound system shots will block your ears or you'll shock your cochlears. The engineer's gone like his rock career, and this crowd's not one to cheer. TD boppers, chaps, goths and queers, and now I've gone and lost the nears. So I'm stranded with a gang of pricks, transfixed by this dance mix. No chance of randy antics. The club's crammed with bandits, fat chicks and pedantic indie band kids whose dance moves are slapstick. I feel captive in a nasty pit that's rancid. To be candid, the point of no return, I just passed it. Matters turned drastic, so me and my hand plan something tantric. But as I swig the last sip, my bag's nicked, bastard.
Yeah. The crowd's looking rough, all the bouncers wanna brush, plus I'm down on my luck.
Yo, it's time I went up.
All the monitors are broke, most punters here are blokes, and I'm coughing on the smoke.
Yo, I need to go home.
The price that they charge for a pint at the bar seems slightly bizarre.
Yo, it's time I went home.
I should have given it a miss, cause these idiots are pissed and they're giving me some shit. It seems as if the engineer is some sort of technophobe, a beatnik, stressy bloke, too busy getting stoned. I'd call this cheap shit, but this is one expensive show. 3 quid for the privilege of not wearing coats. It's a meat market, only get that weed sparked if you want security to beat you like a beef carcass. And what's with all these teen starters? Either they all came with fake ID passes or the bouncers all need glasses. I know what they've been thinking. Underage chicks all love to date a stony-faced militant. Everywhere you go in Great Britain, these wankers are a bad combination of coke and weightlifting. Dead wrong ex-cons thinking they're the dons, very much intent on ending everybody's fun. So you better mind out whose kicks you're stepping on. A lot of nights out I'd wished I'd never gone.
Right, fuck this, that's enough, boys. Come on, let's go. I've had enough. Newborn, get your jacket. Dave, put that drink down.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I wanna stay here. Let's go have a rhyme scene.
Yeah, bollocks, man. I'm going home, man. I'm skipping.
Come on, man.
I'm pissed off, boys. Fuck this off,
This
man.
place is wicked.
Man, she's Megan, leave her alone.
Okay, please. She's gorgeous.
You're fucking good.
What are you looking at, dickhead?
Fuck this. I'm going home. No, bollocks, mate. I've had enough. Over.
This going out to all you people who, let's face it, have let it slip a bit.
Fat motherfuckers.
You fucking chumps. Nowadays it's all too much excess and not enough bed rest. I used to be the studious type who read beyond the set text. Now I chill with wreckheads who rarely got a breath left. Knowing giving this a miss is very much my best bet. I'm not trying to get left buried in the ground like a tent peg. My cholesterol is like a death threat. Thinking I'm invincible with blessed flesh seems to be the silliest opinion, as ignorant as rednecks. I should drop the bottle and drop the skunk, cause I can feel when that green stuff rots my lungs. Getting clogged with gunk, feeling like a proper dunce. Fuck a jog, I need a constant run like Forrest Gump. Instead of sitting with my posture slumped, I should be getting on some Jane Fonda stuff, doing squats and jumps. Never gobbling chunks of chocolate up. Go and play a bit of sport and prepare to take some knocks and bumps. He's a lazy ape, Benjamin Hughes, soon to be cultivating crazy way like Americans do. Sweating like I'm eating peppers in some Mexican food, then expelling fetid stenches like Pepe Le Pew. I'm all about getting the brews in a revelry mood, but we know after the highs the depression ensues. I've got shows with menagerie and beggars to do. Can't forget Heinz, English and Cleverly too. Fuck being a fat 50-something who needs liposuction, succumbing to living with shitty lung and liver functions. I need a gym induction and think about giving up things and stop living as dumb as a village bumpkin. Yeah, that's my word, people. This year, you're gonna see slim, trim sinners pushing weight, baby.
Yeah, fucking laugh, mate. Jesus.
Like an earthquake, make them wonder why they came out in the first place. Make some noise, Norway! Raise it up! Oh, we got yo, we love you people. We came a long way to entertain you people tonight. Say oh, yeah. Say oh. Say oh. Say oh. When I chill, I'm talking glacial. I lace any break with an understated skill. Make you feel like you're in a fabricated reel, like spending hours taking pills. Welcome to my animated film. It's journeys through stainless steel. My wits will cut sharper than any saber will. We're bubbling our soda streams, syntax coming fresher than potpourri. Popping up on the set like only me. Here's my persona superimposed on beats. So as we get colder than frozen cream, or hotter than the haze off a solar beam. All over beats that Dak made. Trying to get my niche in this rap race. Wanna be a reason in a rap race. Ain't pulling plays, but I'm made full of face. My place putting haters in their place to get a tape. Nah, fuck that, it's all digital. I'm getting more gripping than 4 fingers will. Trying to stop your breath, it's Mr. Volgatron and the Dr. S. Yo, it's Dr. Syntax, chocolate, dropping sick rhyme. Never this, what we dispatch, getting rich slack. Gotta get a house, the belly, you should consider this. The elegant spin is sick of the 50 image. Yo, it's Dr. Syntax, chocolate, dropping sick rhyme. Never this, what we dispatch, getting rich slack. Gotta get a house, the belly, you should consider this. The elegant spin is sick of the 50 image.
Yo, I take it slow like I'm rowing downstream on a sunny summer Sunday and I'm smoking something green. The dopest team, that's Peas and the Doctor, by far the sweetest roster. We see the whole scene from our seats just like the Watcher. Got to give some props to Tom Caruana, cause the loop's super strong like a new suit of armor. Lose the brouhahas and dramas, I've got new moves to master. Even if you win, a lucky bastard's still a chancer. And I'd rather get respect for a rep set in cement. Build my flows from the ground and watch them go from strength to strength. I've got no regrets and I don't hedge my bets. HP means honest policy and that's my best defense. Secure the petulance and we can settle all the squabbles. Stopping me is rarer than a header from Chris Waddle or George Best without his bottle. Anytime I miss the target, then I must have hit a bottom. The turntables rock, but they don't fall down. And I won't topple off the top, I'm not soft like Ida Down. Rocking live from Brighton Town, where we drop science in the sound. Taking out these pirates and all types of rhyming clowns.
Yeah, save it for the circus, losers.
It's H-Props and Doc Sinners. Make me rock more tracks than most chaps have had hot dinners. Two proper rap singers who couldn't give a toss whether or not you're with us. Yeah, once again, props. It's H-Props and Doc Sinners. Make me rock more tracks than most chaps have had hot dinners. Two proper rap singers who couldn't give a toss whether or not you're with us. You're with us. Yeah, I rap till I see stacked bills in the cash till. That will mean that I can sit back tranquil. Mad skill made you scream like a bad pill. Such a fat thrill when it peaks all your pants fill. Who's iller than the hemorrhage in the head of a kid? I get a thrill from every chicken checking my shit. Yes, there's a killer in the premises. It was me, murder mystery up in the kitchen with the pencil nib. Rap Cluedo. Who's so pseudo, talking like they're broke in the club with a new coat. You're getting played like Ludo, rapping too stoned, man, you better stop inhaling that blue smoke. A few jokes told, now we're serious. You could do no wrong with the healthy fear of this. My skill at linking idioms is simply limitless. Any shit you're bringing on, sinners finishes. It's H props and Doc Sinners. Maybe rock more tracks than most chaps have had hot dinners. To proper rap singers who couldn't give a toss whether or not you're with us. We don't care. Yo, it's H props and Doc Sinners. Maybe rock more tracks than most chaps have had hot dinners. To proper rap singers who couldn't give a toss whether or not you're with us. We really don't care.
Couldn't give a monkey's mate, or even a tinker's cuss.
Nah, it's not on the agenda. Big shout to the Lost Souls crew, Mole and Iris, Digitech, Menagerie.
Wordsmith, still lifting off the first flip. Wordsmith, still lifting off the first flip. Wordsmith, still lifting off the first flip. Wordsmith, still lifting off the first flip.
Yeah, billion splits like I can't keep my hands still. Eyes red like Arsenal v Liverpool at Anfield. Mic in my palm, bring the dance to a standstill. Shatter calm, smash tranquil. Let's have some rares like your ganja. Hope it's a fat one, girls wind your bumper. Hope it's a fat one, double rum up in the tumbler. Hope it's a fat one, I've ripped up, spit thunder, verbal about to smash one. Needle hits the vinyl, Skillbert fits the title. Wordsmith for crypto riddle beats, I speak the vital. Live all night long with a mic recite lyrical. Vibes ride on, so every line I write's visual. I'm shot in draw, mathematically high principle. So when I say let's have some, I'm quite literal. Dance all executive, bashment's a place of business. Do a nice line of rhyme flows to aid my listeners. I supply those live shows with right hydro. When life goes psycho, come find my bros. We'll hook you up with something to fix whatever it is that shook you up. The remedy is heavily ram punk, souffle blood. Took the club, rang the storm where we entered it from. Dusk to dawn, stay above the norm with penmanship. Now check the saga, out for a bit of house of father. Busting girls, cherries on medleys back out the wall.
Yeah, so much stress and mad pressure in the world today. We can't get by with all work, no play. That's why we get high live up on a Saturday. Yo, let's have some. So much stress and mad pressure in the world today. We can't get by with all work, no play. That's why we get high live up on a Saturday. Yo, let's have some.
The man representing Sam Slash. The man representing The man representing Sam Slash. The man representing Sometimes I'm too knackered for a night out. I just wanna find a nice couch, perfect for a lie down. Then other times I want the sights and sounds, losing track of my pint count, drinking till my mind pounds. I don't know quite how the most mild-mannered guy turns to a right loud after 9 rounds. But what I do know is inhibition soon go, popping booze till you're bloated like sumos. Some consume loads of coke cut with glucose through the nose, giving self-confidence huge growth. Man, excuse the prudish tone, but you need bringing back to ground level like judo. I'm not up for cruel jokes, just harmless fun, dancing drunk till it's after 1. When the time for a party comes, I sit and drink till the lager's gone and pass out with my glasses on. Europeans think we're weird cause we work a bigger year, then we waste our hard-earned drinking beer, and a lot of fighting is caused by them out-of-date licensing laws. Some Brits treat it like a sport. 11:30 hit the high street in force, a sizable swarm, no one's slightly withdrawn. I never really understood why violence is taught. Sometimes you might win, but sometimes you get floored.
So much stress and mad pressure in the world today. We can't get by with all work, no play. That's why we get high live up on a Saturday.
Where's my crew at?
Let's have some. So much stress and mad pressure in the world today. We can't can't get by before work, no play. That's why we get high live up on a Saturday.
All the
Yo,
ladies.
let's have some.
Tunes. You gotta do it, you really have to kind of sit with it. You have to allow yourself.
What's going on, world?
To get something out of it.
Nice fam. K-Slugs, got sinners. In case you didn't know. Yeah. If there's a place to be feeling on a stage I can fit on, I will take on the mission of a slave to the rhythm, not a trace or a smidgen of a vague inhibition. They can pay me a bit into their faces are grinning. I'm not making a living, I made a decision to say with conviction I'll play my position. Salesmen are living just to raise their commission. No, my wage isn't thicker, but I gain something different. No rage, I'll be chilling, patiently sitting. You hate what you're hearing, that's the way that I'm winning. Gratefully grip on what fate's gonna bring in. I'll be raising my children with the same chilled opinion. My latest emissions are cranium splitting. Now fakers are bitching cause I say what they didn't. Chasing fulfillment without making major commitment just ain't the way that I'm thinking.
We got what you lack without even trying.
Coasty and tax, no doubt the alliance.
The sound that you're liking,
louder than sirens.
Of course the Menage got it down to a science.
Got what you lack without even trying.
Coasty and tax, don't doubt the alliance.
The sound that you're liking,
louder than sirens.
Of course the Menage got it down to a science.
You take what you want but you can't take what I got. Premeditated or straight off the top, cause it's trapped in the moment or captured on tracks that I flow on. Accurate snaps of what goes on. Too many wankers, cheap rappers and sojourn. Dip into chat about cash that they won't earn. We pull away, check our hands for the rope burn. No point in getting involved if you won't learn. It's the world and I won't stop, but understand that the K's not out to go far. Tighten up flows without the Botox. You might want the fame but you got no props. Young bucks spitting amateur flows on a quest to con airtime like camera pose. You're just another glamour model for the camera bro, and it needs a nasty taste at the back of my throat.
Got what you lack without even trying.
Coasty and tax, don't doubt the alliance.
The sound that you're liking,
louder than sirens.
Of course the Menage got it down to a science.
We got what you lack without even trying.
Coasty and tax, don't doubt the alliance.
The sound that you're liking,
louder than sirens.
Of course the Menage got it down to a science.
But in order to keep the dog, you're gonna have to not do it to a box. Not do it to a box.
In the midst of commotion, I'll live for the moment. Drift among those with a similar slogan. Quick on my toes, never rigid and frozen. Into the flow, never sitting and moping. Whinging and moaning, bitching and groaning. Wishing and hoping for fictional omens. It's not the road of a typical showman, but it's what I know I'll exist how I've chosen.
While my one name remains that of mastering words, there's no way that you see me chase after the herd. One industry bastard still market the worst, like it's some kind of devious laugh to observe. The charts interspersed with artists you'd rather they weren't, who then get discarded and burned. Left out to rot like the garbage they were, cause their stay at the top goes so fast as a blur.
You know, we're looking at things in ways like, well, how much time do I have to devote to this? And it's really sad because, you know, music, art, literature, poetry, you know, even great technological inventions, they're not meant to be done and done with that quickly.
Blazing.
If I tell a gag, I tell a gag. It doesn't mean that one big joke should be my epitaph. Never question that. Call sinners an eccentric lad, but comprehend the facts. I stay attentive to general chat, getting harassed like celebs in the Z-list pack. Did I perhaps get a mention that my set was whack? Who said that? Resentful pack of venomous rats. It's hard to get a smash. Nowadays everyone's a hack. Dictaphones out for malicious showdowns, getting direction from everyone who think they know how. They even mean well or they're well mean. I don't react though. I'm a passive bloke, an evil speller seldom seen. I like to entertain, but never entertain thoughts of resentful haters till I'm clear from present danger. Fearsome hecklers stating we're just emulators, enough to leave me with a weird depressive nature. Behind every clown's mask, a consummate bluffer always hides his true colours. I'm trying to make sure that mine don't leak out. I'm trying to make sure that I don't freak out. Behind every clown's mask, a consummate bluffer always hides his true colours. I'm trying to make sure that mine don't leak out. I'm trying to make sure that I don't freak out. Behind every clown's mask, you can see the frown marks, telltale signs of a renounced past. Before their counterparts took the reins, took the strain, and led them down the path to reassuring praise. Till negative memories were all erased, but it's hard to make a full escape from your former traits. Anyone who sought applause on stage dreads an awkward fall from grace caught on tape. I'm bored of playing all these games, making sure decorum's safe. The odd chortle's fame, but it's all in vain. I try not to be a morbid pain, stuck on a slow coach, hoping someone soon shouts all change. What a world to sit and mope in. We all play games, most of us know we simply won't win. Rose-tinted hopes are quickly going, makes me want to wear a t-shirt with a witty slogan. Fuck off, I'm having a bad day. Yeah, we responding to criticism fiercely. So don't come near me, cause I'm clearly so highly strung that my mind is gone and I'm twitching weirdly. No need for alarm now, just remind me what a laugh sounds like and I'll calm down. I've dropped my guard now. Suddenly there's a large crowd standing beady-eyed like barn owls. Maybe they know something I don't, having private sly jokes till my confidence is undermined loads. Funny how they can't meet my eye though, it's quite low and I was trying to end this on a high note. Behind every clown's mask, a consummate bluffer always hides his true colours. I'm trying to make sure that mine don't leak out. I'm trying to make sure that I don't freak out. Behind every clown's mask, a consummate bluffer always hides his true colours. I'm trying to make sure that mine don't leak out. I'm trying to make sure that I don't freak out. Trying to keep a little bit.
Atención.
Aha. Oh shit, yeah. Woo. Party over here. It's the Liz. Yeah. There's a party going off like right now. Just dance till you drop and it's lights out. All you dance floor snobs better hide down, cause I'll dance how I want, it's a carnival stomp. There's a party going off like right now. Just dance till you drop and it's lights out. All you dance floor snobs better hide down, cause I'll dance how I want, it's a carnival stomp.
The first on the dance floor. I'm not a nerd in a Jan Sport, far too concerned what it stands for. Tonight the club's on the verge of a gang war, but I'll strip my stuff cause the girlies demand more. We're not stars acting pompous, we're carnival stompers, alarming the cops when a party's in progress. Anarchic like spotters, we're bonding with robbers till armed units swatters.
DJs digging the crates and the breakers pop, and I'm sweating cause the temperature is baking hot. Girls make it drop, take it off, then take me off to mate in the disabled bog. We blaze up stages and raid the club, getting dirty like our faces are caked in mud. With some Ali G lookalikes who claim they thug, I walk about with a pout and a dainty strut. There's a party going off like right now. Just dance till you drop and it's lights out. All you dance floor snobs better hide down, cause I'll dance how I want, it's a carnival stomp.
There's a party going off like
right now.
Just dance till you drop and it's
lights out.
All you dance floor snobs
snobs better pipe down. Yeah, I dance how I want, it's a carnival song.
This right here is another no-brainer, suitable for drunk and disorderly types. Kids buying beer till they're stuck with no paper, puking in their cups till the doorman arrives. All sorts unite with no cause for spite, and I'm sure that you'll find this an awesome sight. The point in the night when endorphins are ripe, this joint is replied with a roar of delight.
When push comes to shove, we bum rush it club. Fun crushers plus, we're amongst lots of folks, so we jump up and cuss, but it's just for the love. To get this fire must have been good, but I sussed what he does. Shush, kid, it's us. Stop busting a nut and adjust to the drugs. Been getting looks of disgust since we hooked up with Dutch. Cause a fuss so pissed up till we're chucked out the pub. There's a party going off like right now. Just dance till you drop and it's lights out. Well, you dance floor snobs better pipe down. Yeah, I dance how I want, it's a carnival song. There's a party going off like right now. Just dance till you drop and it's lights out. Or you dance floor snobs better pipe down. Cause I'll dance how I want, it's a carnival stop. Found my niche in the sound of the pounding beat. It's underground, so either way it should be down your street. All I need is a pen, a few pounds, some weed, a live crowd and a club to go out and speak. Yeah, Imagineers and we're running the chart. You can bounce to this shit in the club of your car, pub or a bar. It really doesn't matter what colour you are. Just relax and keep guzzling jars.
We cracked it, that's it, stone cold classic. Tax rips cracks with a flow so candid. Go gadget, hands for the solo scratches. Whack kids, go home, practice. Yeah, you know the name, now check the dynamics. Our show's fame for hectic live antics, energetic rhyme addicts with mic habits, ending our set with 25 backflips. Yeah, there's a party going off like right now. Just dance till you drop and it's lights out. Or you dance floor snobs better pipe down. Cause I'll dance how I want, it's a carnival stomp.
There's a party going off like
right now.
Just dance till you drop and it's
lights out.
Or you dance floor snobs better
pipe down.
Yeah, I'll dance how I want, it's a carnival stomp. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up and party. Get up, get up and party.
Time for a refreshing change. What we need right now is something completely different to all this bullshit floating around so much nowadays. Any suggestions? Can I have a show of hands?
Something funny?
Who likes fat people?
Me, I like fat
Who
people.
likes myopic people?
What?
That'll be us then. Here you go. Yeah. Hello there.
Hi.
You're a rather corpulent fellow.
You're a specky bastard.
Well, that's true. You spit bars?
Yeah.
Well, of course. Well, standard. Isn't that fair, man? Still.
Fair, man.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
You don't know? Better do the addition. My skill's stronger than a prescription I'm given when I visit opticians. I'm sick of mic gripping, even though most were thinking I'm more into long division and science fiction. Welcome to the maelstrom. It's rap's answer to Stephen Hawking and Gilbert Grape's mom. In hip-hop, we're two guys that don't quite fit, cause he ate all the pie while I memorized it to 10 decimal places. Take this, I keep a Star Trek phaser in my spectacle case, bitch. My talent's unseen, I burn MCs to a crisp simply when I'm standing in front of a sunbeam. Fuck a brain scan, my spectacles are so thick I look at people and I read their DNA strands. Some rappers think they're too big to shake hands, and then after my gig they're like, yeah, blood faith, man.
I swear, man, some people need a sense of humor. This is jokes, it's quite simple. I am overweight and he wears big spectacles.
It's Fatty and Specky, a special duet with the aesthetics of the wettest weekend in Abergavenny. Forget the 10 a penny, we're bringing pleasure to many with a skill that's scaring any, not ready for Stig and Benny.
Okay,
Now let me just say, if you got a problem with the duo, suck my nuts, mate. For fuck's sake, we're not busy watching you haters. It's Walter Softy from the Beano Comics and Johnny Vegas. The only difference is we're not as famous, but you're not likely to find two guys as nice at rocking stages. The fact is that you can't find a rapper hotter compared to Rick Waller and Harry Potter. They're just cannon fodder. I said to Benjamin, let's put these guys in check, mate. His eyes widened and he replied to me, yes, great. It wasn't till later on the next day I realized that he thought that I was talking about a chess game. We're not about the image, we'll make you bob around. So show some love and pay the fee if me and the geek rock in town. If not, while he works out the right trajectory for perfect pugilism, I'll just knock you out.
It's Fatty and Specky, a special duet with the aesthetics of the wettest weekend in Abergavenny. Forget the 10 a penny, we're bringing pleasure to many with a skill that's scaring any, not ready for Stig and Penny.
Fatty and Specky, write it down, take a picture. I think it's quite obvious which one's which when you see us.
Fuck these typical crews, there isn't one that we're similar to. That's why it's us that the listeners choose. Picture a dude who is literally physically huge, killing a tune with the kid the spit of Mr. Magoo. I'm uncouth, habitually swigging the brew, till I'm convinced that the liquor made my vision improve. But that would take a miracle or two, like Stig slimming in 6 minutes after a quick trip to the loo.
It's true, that's why we never stayed in all. He's the wimp with all the brains and I'm the thick cop with all the brawn. While he spends his time sipping Earl Grey tea, reading graphic novels, you can catch me watching graphic porn. But let's get back to raps. While most dudes have got a chip up on his shoulder, I eat chips up in massive bags. He's an anorak, went on to smash the track and get you sweating like a fat man in a rave. Now that is
it's
abs.
Fatty and Specky, a special duet with the aesthetics of the wettest weekend in Abergavenny. Forget the 10 a penny, we're bringing pleasure to many with a skill that's scaring any, not ready for Stig and Penny.
Take that as you will, but we couldn't give a fuck.
To the slaughter just for the hell of it. Dwell amidst the rebel regiments, the quest is perilous. Incessant fits of rage cloud, my vision's like a sandstorm. I span forth like cavernous crashes that leave the land torn. Hands sworn to battle, crush the singer by the fucking neck. Suck the blood from his body till he's crumpled cause there's nothing left. If someone sets the bar at a certain level, I'm topping it. And if you think I'll stop before it's rocked, my name ain't Orifice or Fogatron either. I squashed all of my teachers. And if you think it's ill, then you should check asylum speakers. I don't lead a life of passion and clashing. And if I have to smash every last facet of challenge, then I'll be glad to participate. My hate streak disintegrate your minuscule. Mirror image, mimicky, gimmicky, little preschool. Attention trying to really rip a mic up on the front line. I'm the type to crush a man's career, so fuck your punchlines.
You thought it's over, it's never over. We're still on a level you could never get up on, and now we're reveling in all of the attention. You thought it's over, it's never over. We're still on a level you could never get up on, and now we bring another audio dimension.
I damage every category, stamina, daddy. Actually, superman speciality. See me without the gravity. That means I'm floating magically, borderline on insanity. Static free rolling, can he be higher than any canopy? Hotter than tiptoeing across the sun to go worship. A nuclear thermos, logistic pattern, burn your nerve ends. Futuristic mayhem, abusive to all for certain. If the lines cross, we'll be bringing your final curtain. It's uncontainable, unexplainable madness. Blood, you'll see what happens when I drill it in the canvas. Well, happy campers with hampers, that's most rappers. I bring on world wars, disasters and famines. Then I'm back for the massacres, fatal injury. Dag dropped the symphony, then it happened instinctively. Annihilation of the highest murderation, simply. That's infamous injury and a little piece of my inventory.
You thought it's over, it's never over. We're still on a level you could never get up on, and now we're reveling in all of the attention. You thought it's over, it's never over.
we're still on a level you could never get upon. And now we bring another audio dimension. We're still traveling, not for the first time, back again. Staying on it like a searchlight, scanning men. Rugged like we're at the turnpike, jacking them. Sending rappers running like a termite, scrambling. You insectoids bounce like your checks void. Trying to whack gully when you're plummier than head boys. So keep bopping like you are tough, till we got your knees knocking like a drop of that hard stuff. Tear the dance up when I'm charged up. Nowadays though we better see the colour of a fast buck. I got bills that won't pay themselves. Some promoters are jokers like Dave Chappelle. How we fare? Only fate will tell. Don't forget one day that we reign for a major spell. With the delegation, it's a cause for a celebration. Still the source of applause you'll be making.